Now we have so many people locally doing great things down there. Kathy is going to highlight some troops who have headed to Texas.
Yeah, Ashley, members of the Oregon Air National Guard are serving actually in two major disasters right now, the Houston flooding, of course, and they're helping out in the Chetco bar firefight near Brookings. Now, joining me to explain just how this all works in terms of who's deployed is Colonel Duke Pirak, the commander of the 142nd Fighter Wing based here. Thanks so much, Colonel, for coming in. Appreciate it. We hear these stories of heroics and heading right to these regions that really need help. How does it work in terms of who's deployed and when?
Well, essentially, as these situations become emergent, folks at higher headquarters back east sort of understand that we're going to need unique capabilities down there, and they sort of give us some warning and whatnot. We had some warning that this was eventually going to happen, but didn't get the official notification until about 24 hours ago. Got that tasking direct to Oregon. Our Adjutant General approved the use of forces down in Texas, and all of that got underway in the next 12 hours, and as you are aware, they have departed and are headed down there now.
What was it about what they do that made them so necessary in Houston and elsewhere in Texas?
Well, the men and women of the 125th Special Tactics Squadron, part of our wing down there, provide a very unique capability, the ability to survive and operate under austere conditions. They essentially specialize in going down into areas where, obviously, far worse than austere in Texas right now, but perhaps without power, the normal radar equipment and base operation support. They can set up operations there, establish a safe airfield, vector other rescue airplanes in, and then also perform those rescues themselves. So just
do you have any indication now of how long they'll be there?
I don't right now. I know that these folks are willing to stay down there as long as it takes, but we'll have to wait and see how long they're needed.
I think about them going down there and the conditions being so bad. Where do they go to get rest?
Well, and that's the unique part of the 125th Special Tactics Squadron. This is a capability that has been used in wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and again, going out and surviving and operating under those austere conditions in a combat zone, and almost directly applicable to this. And so, believe it or not, ma'am, they absolutely love this type of responsibility, and also the privilege to be helping out other Americans here at home. They're certainly proud to do that.
Absolutely. They're also helping out in the Chetco bar fire burning
Yes.
right here in Oregon. Now, what sort of duties there in terms of troops deployed?
Well, so we have many from the entire Oregon National Guard, so Army National Guardsmen and Air Guardsmen. I would say most of that component is Army Guardsmen, but they're both working as a team, doing things all the way from being up on the line, on the fire line, to providing communications and coordination efforts.
Well, Colonel, we thank you for stopping by today. The questions us civilians have when we hear the stories repeatedly about you guys going out and doing the wonderful work, and women as well, that you do across the country. So thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, ma'am.
Portland Today is back just after this.